Hi, my name is Vikas Pota. I'm the founder and CEO of T4 Education. With over 1.5 billion learners impacted by school and university closures, COVID has greatly exacerbated a global education crisis, in which even before the pandemic, the UN warned progress was already too slow to achieve universal quality education by 2030. We have launched the World's Best School Prizes as a grassroots solution to help build the systemic change needed. By telling the stories of inspirational schools that are transforming the lives of their students and making a real difference to their communities, schools can share their best practices and help transform education. I want to congratulate all these schools for making the top 10 shortlists for the inaugural World's Best School Prizes. Educators and stakeholders all over the world will now be able to learn from the examples of these outstanding schools. Without further ado, I am pleased to announce the shortlist for our first category for community collaboration. Please join me in congratulating these 10 schools for their excellence. Our second category is for environmental action. We can learn a great deal from these 10 schools about school-wide approaches on how they manage to empower young children to take action. Our third category is for innovation. We can learn a great deal about how these schools have embedded innovation at their core. So please join me in congratulating them. Our fourth category is about building resilience and overcoming adversity. And these 10 schools can teach us a lot about how we do so. Please join me in congratulating them for their excellence. And our final category is about supporting healthy lives. This includes physical, mental, general well-being, and we have to do a lot more to make sure that we support healthy lives of our communities. Please join me in congratulating these 10 schools. The top 3 finalists for each of the 5 categories for community collaboration, environmental action, innovation, overcoming adversity, and supporting healthy lives will be announced in September this year. After a public advisory vote, the winner of each prize will be chosen based upon rigorous criteria by a judging academy, which includes distinguished leaders all across the globe, including academics, educators, NGO leaders, social entrepreneurs, government leaders, civil society activists, and from the private sector too. The winners will be announced in October 2022 at World Education Week. A prize of $250,000 will be equally shared among the winners of the 5 prizes, with each receiving an award of $50,000. All 50 shortlisted schools across the 5 prizes will share their best practices through toolkits that showcase their secret sauce to innovative approaches and step-by-step instructions on how others can replicate their methods to help improve education everywhere. All 50 shortlisted schools will also share their best practices during World Education Week in October. And you're all welcome to register and join these showcases to learn more about their expertise and how they've developed best practices by visiting worldeduweek.org. This endeavor would not be possible without the financial support of our friends. Please join me in thanking them for their support. Finally, I end this announcement by congratulating all schools again for their achievement in being shortlisted in the top 10 for their respective categories of the World's Best School Prizes. Please enjoy the moment, and we wish you the very best going forward.